Hello, Jeremy Kitch here in the shop. Gonna do some work to the Race10 today. Gotta pull some headers off and get ready to pull the transmission, pull the motor. Got 3/4 of this one off. Just got one more bolt to pull off. Guess I need to pull the steering shaft. Haven't done that yet. I'm going to leave that bolt partially in so it doesn't drop down the shaft. Go on this side. Get these out so I can get this header off. Really nice day today. Sun's shining. It's not freezing cold. So today was the day to be in the shop. These shorty S10 headers are fun when it comes to a couple of the tubes. They want to be right behind the tube and you have to use a wrench. But they've been off so many times and on. Picked up these Headman headers last year and they've been really good so far. Of course, I haven't put a whole lot of miles on them since I got them, but I really like them. Seems like the phalanges are nice and thick. Not gonna have to worry about them warping. Stubborn little one. And then you drop your wrench. The reason I'm pulling the motor is ended up having a poly lock come loose, I guess, and caused a catastrophic failure between the lifters and bent a push rod and had some shrapnel. Actually snapped the push rod in half after it bent it. So I didn't want to take a chance on anything being dropped down in the valley or anything at all. So I went ahead and gonna pull it out. Got another one in the works, which is even better than this one. Probably gonna step up quite a bit in horsepower, so it's definitely gonna be interesting and fun. And it's going to make for some sick burnouts. Okay. Make sure I've got my battery off. Battery shut off is off. Okay. Then I need to take the steering shaft off. Sometimes you have to turn the wheel just a little bit. got the bolt out of the steering shaft. There we go. Pull the shaft out. Sometimes I want to be stubborn. I've had this on and off so many times it usually just pops right off, but I guess it's been a little while since I've had everything out. Alright, here's the shaft. I go ahead and stick all the bolts back in that I can. That way I don't lose them, misplace them. Of course, I've got a little organizer over here that I put everything in. Got a bunch of different compartments. And it's small block Chevy. It's pretty much all self-explanatory of where it goes. So. Alright, got the steering shaft out. Got one bolt left in the header here. I like to get everything out of the way that I'm going to need out of the way eventually anyway, due to just opening up more space and light to move, see. Cut my zip strip that's been holding my dipstick tube in its spot. Modification always brings up something. I didn't have enough room to bolt the arm up like it's supposed to in here, so in order to use this dipstick tube, it's just what I had to do. Okay. Remove the header. Alright, got everything opened up. I already had the intake and the valve covers off before. Need to jack it up now, go underneath, pull the drive shaft, pull the transmission and bell housing, and then I'll be ready to snatch the motor. Yeah, I know. I hit the air dam with the jack. This thing's scraped enough that it needs redone anyway, so I'm not really hurting too much. had a lot of fun in this truck over the years. Bought this truck new in '99. Drove it till 2004 as a daily driver in the winter in Illinois. And started doing a little bit to it after I bought it in '99, and it was starting to look good. I put some blackouts on it and a set of traction bars and a different set of tires, and you know, kind of beefed it up, gave it a little bit of a hot rod look. Then I was working with a guy that was in the show scene. He had a Camaro that he shown, and it was sweet, beautiful car, red, white stripes, and he had a beautiful set of rims on it. And as soon as I seen the car, I said, "Those are sweet. I'd love to have a set of those." And he said, "Oh, maybe I'll sell them to you. I'm getting ready to go with a set of 17s and 18s." That was what was in then. Everybody was getting out of the hot rod look with the big wide tires on the back and skinnies up front, so he went and bought him a new set of rims and tires and let go of the ones that were on his Camaro. I got the money together and they went on the truck. Then I started showing it just because it just set the truck off perfect. I dropped the rear 2.5 inches with a set of blocks that I'd made, and it really looked good and got a big response out of it right off the bat. So that really pumped me up, and so I had all these big plans for it. I was going to small block it, I was going to do this, I was going to paint it. Well, the place I was working for closed down, and they sent everyone to school. Well, I chose auto body, and I got to do all those things that I said I was going to do to the truck. So it was like it was meant to be. And ever since, it's been a journey. I small blocked it in 2004. Also done the paint while I was at school. Got to do a demo, spray the clear on it while they're having a big get together in community college parent day. So that was really cool. Yeah, ever since I've put this truck through hell. When it was a 4-cylinder with 295 50 15s on the back, just beating it. But it's taken it over the years because I know when to quit and I know what's too much. So then ever since, I've had 3 motors, 3 different small blocks in it. First one was a 358, around 400 horse. It had a cam button that decided to, well, a cam bearing button that decided to disintegrate. Ate up that motor. Then I threw together a 383 stroker, tunnel ram. Very, very awesome motor. It was over 500 horse, 525. I doubt it was doing that to the wheels, but that was fun. Ended up having a couple little issues with it. Ended up and realized that, hey, I better get this thing off the street because I'm gonna get into a lot of trouble. And pulled that and had a 305 Camaro at the time, IROC, that the back end was pretty rusted out and the body was going to hell. And decided, well, you know, I want to drive the thing all the time. I want to go to shows all the time. And I don't want to have to spend an arm and my left leg to go to the shows. So I put the 305 in it for years, drove it all around. Then just last year decided to, or 2 years ago, sorry, decided to put this combination together, which is a 3-3 stroker, and it's a little rapper. It's my rapper. It obviously come apart, and I think I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna get to work. Okay, next, gonna pull the drive shaft, and then after that, start getting everything loosened up, get the cross member out, and pull the transmission. I've already got my 11mm underneath there. There we go. Much better. socket just doesn't work in here, or else I would use it. And this has been through enough abuse that things have been stretched just a little bit. So taking bolts out with your fingers after you get them loose is not an option. I'm not cool enough to have ratchet wrenches. Stubborn little bugger. There, no. One side. That one's going to be nice to me to spin out. Spin that one out while I'm loosening this one. I got my bucket ready underneath here. When I pull the yoke out of the transmission, it's not gonna spew fluid all over. Careful on these, make sure caps don't come off. Drop down there, slowly pull her out, and no fluid loss. Sweet. I don't think I had enough in there. I'm going to go ahead and find some tape. Get this taped up so the caps don't fall off, and shall return.